My name is Kehinde Adegoke, otherwise known as Kenny Crown. I'm a writer, host, speaker, liberation, and intentional lifestyle coach. And you are welcome to Monday Motivation. On this platform, we motivate, inspire you, liberating you from just living into intentional living. And if this is your first time being on this platform, you are welcome on board. Please like, subscribe, share our videos so that you can be notified of our subsequent videos. Also, our book is still very much selling on Amazon, Intentional Living and The Journey from Limited to Limitless by Kehinde Adegoke. Most importantly, I would like to get your feedback and how the book has impacted you. So, what are we talking about today? So today we're talking about how to dream again. I came in contact with someone during the course of the week. This person was quite discouraged and unmotivated, and she continued to pour out as much as she can. And then she ended with a phrase, "I just can't go anymore. I've just had enough." Began to speak around why and what could have happened. But I have come to speak to someone here today again, for someone who has lost hope, for someone who has given up, for someone who thought that there is nothing more to life anymore. I don't have anything else. I don't have anything to offer. I've made a lot of errors in my life. I've made a lot of mistakes in my life. I've let a lot of people down. Most importantly, I have let myself down. Right? Yeah, we all have been in that position one time before, but it is time to dream again. It is time to arise from that thought. It is time to arise from that belief. It is time to arise from that conclusion that you've been able to draw because of some certain happenings or events in your life. It's time to trash those things, those cobwebs, and begin to walk freely into the place of freedom. And you know that what we do here is we trash any forms of limitation, anything that would stand in between us and fulfilling our purpose. So if what is happening right now is that you have no hope at all, or you've just lost hope, or you just don't believe in that dream anymore, today we're going to say, how can we dream again? How can we go back into that place, recollecting everything that we've thought about ourselves, when we're much younger, how we've foreseen ourselves, or we've just totally given up because we've had so many detours in our life. A lot of things has happened in our life, and they've caused a form of barrier between ourselves and what we want to become. And because of this certain event, it has shaped our lives, it shaped our mindset to limiting ourselves, to say that I cannot achieve this. If I failed here, then I'm gonna fail everywhere. No, we are not giving into that. We are saying no to that. We are gonna dream again. We're gonna arise, and we're gonna become all that we've dreamt about. With correct steps, we will achieve all that we are set to achieve. So I want you to see your dream like a pregnant woman. Once a pregnant woman is able to conceive, which is when you were able to have that dream, when the possibility of a solution that you want to create came into your subconscious, and you're thinking, yes, there's a problem here, I can be the solution for this problem. Or you've had that big dream, you've thought about it, that you are going to be a solution in this particular area, or you want to be this, you want to be that. You've pictured it, you've had it in your frame, you're looking at it every day, and it feels like it's not happening. I want you to take your moment and think about that moment as your moment of conception, that moment where you just realize that dream, that moment where you have a picture of what you want to create, the picture of what you want to become, the picture of the solution that has been released to you. But then, what happens? As a pregnant woman, you don't conceive today and give birth tomorrow. You have to wait until 9 months. And if everyone is like me, then you have to wait above 9 months, maybe 9 months and few weeks, before you'll be able to deliver that baby. So something is happening within that process. A baby will go through a lot of growing, transformation. Month by month, you begin to see, okay, this is what my baby looks like in 1 month in my tummy. This is what she looks like, or he looks like, in 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, 9 months. Before you go through that process, there are certain changes that is going on in that particular baby, where they have their ears, where they have their eyes, where they have their nose, where the mouth begins to form, where flesh begins to fill their body, when everything begins to change in them. Especially when you go for your scan, at 20 weeks, you begin to see the changes, and you're looking at, the beautiful creature inside of you. But there is no mother, under no circumstances, that would say that I am not going to give birth to this baby. There is no mother that will say after 9 months or 9 months and 2 weeks, depending on how far the pregnancy goes or the baby feel comfortable in the womb, the mother will never give up on the fetus inside of her womb. She's patiently waiting on the time that she will be able to see everything that has been conceived in her, in one person, to see the beauty that has been conceived within her, to hold the beauty of what has been growing, that has been nurturing, that has been maturing inside of her. Then she begin to hold the baby in wonder, in amusement, with so much love, because she has taken a time to nurture that baby when the baby was in the womb. And remember, as a mother, while the baby is inside, you want to feed that baby right. You want to feed yourself right and make sure that you are healthy to carry that baby. And as much as you're feeding yourself, you're also feeding the baby, is getting nutrients from yourself. But I must say something in the aspect of the dream. When I'm talking about dream, I'm talking about the place of purpose. I'm talking about the place of assignment. That thing that God has given, that God has entrusted in your hands, that God has probably shown it to you in visions, or that God has shown it to you through dreams, or God has shown it to you through the word, or God has shown it to you through a particular problem that you've been able to see in the society, and God has just opened your eyes where everyone is not looking at it. God is telling you, focus on this problem, focus on this particular place, and I want you to be a solution in this particular area. Immediately you have that in your hands. You can't just jump out and say, yes, now is the time, I am ready. It is now time for you to begin to nurture it, for you to be able to understand it, for you to be able to know, yes, this is the way, this is how God wants me to go about it. I'm feeding myself so that I can feed that purpose enough, or that I can be able to carry that purpose. Just like a mother has the capacity to carry a baby in her womb, there are so many things that will happen. There will be time that you cannot sleep properly. When you sleep on this side, you feel I'm not comfortable. When you sleep on that side, you feel I'm not comfortable. But regardless of how you sleep, you are guiding yourself in the place that the fetus is safe at the same time. So in the place of dream, in the place of that purpose that has been entrusted in your hands, sometimes you have to inconvenience yourself so that your dream is safe enough. You have to create that boundary around your dreams, maybe through the friends you keep that will not make that dream grow, or maybe it's through some characters or traits in you that will not make that dream come to manifestation. Maybe through anything whatsoever, that you always do, but you need to let go. Those are those times that you feel the inconvenience around you. Then you begin to watch, what do I feed this baby inside of me? Which is, what do I feed this dream? Now, am I getting my source as directed by God, or am I feeding it by anything I see? Remember, when we are pregnant as a woman, there are so many things that the doctors will advise you not to eat. Do not do this, do not do that, do not do that, just so it doesn't harm the baby, just so that you can feel healthy, so that you can be comfortable. Drink loads of water. All of those advice that will be given to you is the same application when it comes to your dream. I don't know how you've been carrying your dreams before. I don't know how you've been carrying that assignment before. I don't know how you've been carrying that purpose before. But I want you to change that concept of what you have in your head. I advise you to look at it as a fetus that needs the protection of the carrier, which means that you need to ensure that your purpose is not aborted. Your purpose is not contaminated. Your purpose is not going through malnourishment, but it is being fed according to the leading of God. There is time for patience. Patience is key. I remember when I was pregnant with my first general, my baby girl, she exceeded 39 weeks or 40 weeks and she came at 42 weeks and 4 days. I remember immediately I clocked 38 weeks. Every time I'll be on my window, I'll be waiting. I'll be watching. When is this baby coming? What's going on? I am so tensed, worried. What's going on? This baby needs to start making some adjustments, ready to be giving birth already. This baby was still enjoying herself in my womb until that appointed time. She didn't come. So which means that our dreams will require us to be patient. Our dream needs us to be patient. Do not quickly want to give birth when it's not time for it. Do not give birth to premature dreams, premature purpose, premature assignment when the time is not ready for it. But we need to be patient enough for us not to give up. Remember, those times of discomfort, times that we feel that, I have to wait too much, or it doesn't feel like it's forthcoming, or I'm giving too much and I'm getting nothing in return. Those moments, they are also part of the journey. They're also part of the dream that we hope to see. It is important for us to know that it comes with the process. The dream does not come to manifestation in a day. They take time. There are a lot of things to consider when it comes to that purpose that you've been working tirelessly for years. There is time for it to be given birth. You just have to be patient enough, consistently feeding it with the right resources, patiently waiting for the time of delivery. Your dream is your cherished aspiration, ambition, and ideal, which means that you have the hope of achieving something powerful beyond your own imagination. You have that strong desire, that strong will to remain consistent, cautiously working, guiding, protecting that dream until its full manifestation. Not forgetting to feed the dream right. So, how can we dream again? The first one is seek God's heart. Ask God again, is this where you have placed me? Am I on the right path? Have I deviated? Have I fed my dream something wrong that is causing this stagnation? Have I adopted a certain philosophy that is not making this dream come to pass? But if the answer is yes, you're still on the right path, then you can proceed to the next step, which is be patient in waiting. Be patient in waiting for that dream to come to full maturity. Then it can be given birth to. Then the next one, try and furnish yourself with wisdom from other people that God has led you to. It is important for you to know that there are also people out there who have been through what you've been through before, who are on the right path that you want to apply. Not everyone is on the wrong path. You want to seek wisdom from them. You want to hear about their journey. You want to hear how they waited. You want to hear how their dreams was able to come to manifestation. And then the next one, soak yourself in the wonders of God. Most especially what you've been able to achieve in the past before. No matter how small what you've been able to achieve in the past before, it is part of your achievement. Go back into it and remind yourself, if you can achieve this, then this particular thing, this particular dream, you will be able to achieve it. And then the next one, position yourself right for it. Position yourself for that place of delivery. Remember, a lot of people deliver differently. Some want to deliver at the hospital. Some want to deliver at home, in a bath. Depending on where, position yourself. Be ready for that time of delivery, because your moment of delivery is nearer than you think. But you need not to give up. You need not to quit right now. You need not to see yourself as a failure. It is time for you to dream again. It is time for you to hold on to your dream. It is time for your hope to be revived. It is time for you to foresee and remind yourself what has been shown to you and how it will be able to impact life. Let that be your hope. Let that remind you of how important you are, of how important it is for you to ignite your hope, so that you can be able to stand up again with that strong desire of, I need to achieve this. Because when I achieve this, then a lot of people will not have to suffer for the solution that I have in my hands. So till I see you again next week, don't stop dreaming. Don't stop working on your dreams, and don't stop achieving it. Bye now.